Okay, so as promised, we're doing everything from bed today. Now, my understanding, because I'm not really experienced with this, is that some of you are going to need to do most things lying down, and that's very doable. So, what I'll show you is similar things to what we've been doing in the chair. We could be leaning back and having lots of pillows or lying flat. And some of you who are can move more easily, you can be doing the same things sitting up. But let's lean back. And if your neck is in a dodgy angle, you either or support it with your hands. Now, from here, what I'm going to do is I want to get some movement into the fascia of my leg. So it's everything. I'm reaching out, I'm rolling in, and I'm coming down. So what I want is a maximum movement, rolling that ball and socket joint around in the bowl of the pelvis. If your neck feels unsupported, try first pulling your chin in, and second, putting a pillow or hands behind your head. One more. Good. Now from here, I'm going to reverse it, pulling in, let it drop out to the side, and then slide down on the side of the foot. In, out, slide. In, out, slide. In, out, slide, and again, and again. Good. Perfect. Stop. Feel that leg compared to the other. Let's just stay on one side so you get a chance to observe the effect of stretching, switching on and off, and relaxing one side of the body. So your other side becomes your control. You notice how you were and how it changes. If a sense of working through the body kind of tires you, do a little bit less and you'll wait a little bit longer for the result. Okay, I've got my head behind. Now I'm going to pull that knee in and I'm going to use my hands to again my knee's pulling away. So using that amount of resistance means that I'm creating weight-bearing exercise. You don't always have to lift weights. Good. Let that go and changing direction. One more. And then taking that leg as straight as you can. Some of you will be able to go dead straight, others won't. It doesn't matter. As long as you go a bit beyond where you were yesterday. So the leg is going to be pushing away, straight or not, and the arms are pulling in. So again, I've got a little bit of resistance going on. And each time I draw in, I'm getting a nice stretch through the glutes and into the hamstrings. Should feel kind of nice. If I can, I want to press out through the heels and draw the toes towards me. And now in that position, I'm going to circle my foot, circling into the ankle. So here I'm activating my calf muscle. And this is known as our alternative heart. The calf muscle is responsible for helping lymph move around the body. Now, the problem is when we're not walking or running or squatting and we're kind of stuck in bed, the lymphatic system gets very stagnant. It can't do its job. So this is helpful. If you can't do this, you might find a way to put your legs up the wall for about 10 minutes would be a great thing to do. Down we go. Let's have a feel. So feel that side of the body compared to the other. Notice how it is. Let's go to the other side. I'm sliding in. So when I did the other leg, I started with the other exercise. It doesn't matter which one you do first, as long as you do both. You go both directions. And I'm doing 5 for the sake of doing it. Now I'm coming in, dropping out and sliding down on the side of the foot. I want you to be in your body the whole time and experience every piece. See if you can smooth it out. Notice where it feels a bit more stuck. Maybe stretch a little bit as you move. So feel like you're lengthening from the hip to the knee, from the knee to the toe. One more. And then we're back. So just noticing how that is. Starting to equalize a little bit. Bringing that knee in and let it resist away. And now take that hip and let that circle in the bowl of the pelvis as well. So this way I get to move, not with my shoulders, I want to keep them down and in, but my forearms, my wrists and my hands are resisting my legs. And then I'm changing direction again. Good. And then take your leg as straight as you can manage, which may not be straight at all. And find a bit of resistance here. Each time you're drawing in, that leg is trying to push out a bit against it, and you're drawing in a bit further and getting the stretch right into the glute. If the only way you can be comfortable here is to have that leg bent, please do that. One more time, and now circle your ankles in this position. Then two legs in the air, and let's just see if we can shake them all about. Again, this is for the lymphatic system. This is like creating your own vibration platform. You can do this for 30 seconds. Maybe tomorrow you could do it for a whole minute. And then taking it down, noticing how it is. If you can push yourself up, you will. If you can give yourself more padding behind because that's necessary for you, you will. If you can sit up in bed without the support, you will. Okay, so from here, take your legs wide and then use your hands to help your upper body circle. Now, if you're back here and you can't do much, you can see if you can just lift one sit bone and lift the other a little bit. That means that you're working up and contracting your waist one side and the other. That's enough for now. Those of you who've got more movement, just lengthening out of the sacrum, out of the hips, in every direction, circling, and again around the other way. Good. Let that go, and maybe you can hold onto your feet. I don't want you on the ankles. I really want you on the feet, even if that means your legs are very bent. Pull the toes back towards you and see if you can press out through the heels. And from here, draw to get that weight there and strengthening exercise through your arms to stretch out through your heels. And just maybe gradually you can lengthen your legs more and begin to circle your ankles. Okay. Does sitting cross-legged work for you? It's fine if it doesn't. There's lots of things you can do with your legs long. I'm going to make mine long, but you can be cross-legged if that works for you. Please take your arms up and inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Let your eyes go further than your head. Take it down and notice the effect of what you've just done. Take your thumbs to the back and fingers lightly to the front. Elbows are high. And again, inhale left, exhale right. We're borrowing from Kundalini Yoga now. And then take your fingertips down and notice. Some people get a little dizzy. I invite you to take 2 fingers right to the corners of the eyeballs. So right there, not on the nose, but right on the corners of the eyeballs, you'll feel these little bubbles. If you press into them gently with your eyes open, dizziness, you should literally watch dizziness stop. So tell me later how that worked, but it does seem to work for a lot of people. Next, I'm going to change my angle. We have our feet under our knees. And what we're going to do is we're going to tuck our pubic bone forward and begin to lift. Now, for some people, this tuck might just be all we can do. So play with that. But if you can go further, you're going to tuck and lengthen those knees away from you. So there's a lengthening from the shoulder through the body to the knees. Then you roll down from the top. So reaching knees away and roll down from the top. And again, breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. Not sure how much I'm on camera. Breath in and breath out. And one more. Good. Now from here, with your feet a little bit wider than your buttocks, effectively if you had a mat, they'd be on the outside of the mat. What I'd like you to do is to drop both knees to the left as you turn your chin to the right shoulder. Tuck your tail forward between the legs and get this beautiful stretch from the left shoulder through the body to the knee by tucking forward. Coming back to center. And as the knees drop over to the right, you're now stretching from the right shoulder through the tailbone to the left knee. Back to center. Over and tuck and 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 back to center. Now we can add on to that if it works for you. I can take my right foot to the outside of the right knee and I'm dropping it down. It's going to be a bit of a weight. That means I get this deep stretch right through my left side. This includes the IT band and the liver meridian. I can take my left arm beside the ear and look left and feel a stretch right through that side of the body. Take a breath in and out. Breath in and out. And again. Now return the left arm, come back to center and undo. Take a moment to observe the effect of what you've done. Let's take the left foot to the outside of the right knee and drop it down. Now again, I've got this deep stretch from my right shoulder through my tailbone to my right knee. I can take my right arm behind me and look right, tucking my chin into the collarbone. Take a breath in and out, and in and out, and in and out. Back to center, undo, and notice. What does it feel like inside your body at the moment? We're moving things. How is that for you? If it's all onto your front, in this position, 2 hands down, forehead on top. On a breath in, take your head up, eyes up, look up. strain for a moment, exhale, take it down. Inhale, head up, eyes up, strain, exhale, take it down. One more. Let's see if we can add the right leg. As we take the head up, lengthen the right leg and take it down. It might be a really small, quick movement. Left and down. Right and down. Left and down. And now, if it's available, place your hands under your shoulders and pushing through the heels of the hands, rolling the shoulders down the back. You might not come up very far. Wherever you come is fine. Tuck your chin into the collarbone. Take your head back, eyes straight back, down. And then, if it's available, push yourself in to what's called pose of a child. This is when your head is down and your hands are around the body. And relax here. If that didn't work for you, you just might still be up here, just dropping in as best you can. Breathe into the tight spots, full breath in, and let it go on the breath out. Full breath in, and let it go on the breath out. And again. And rolling yourself all the way up. Let's take our hands and thread the fingers, the hands pressing together. And then slowly begin to circle your wrists. Of course, your legs can be in any position that's comfortable for you. You don't have to be doing what I'm doing. Then changing the direction again. Let that go, shaking it out. Feel what's going on in your body now. Taking your arms up, pulling sideways, and then lift one and then the other. One elbow and then the other as you pull sideways. And now pulling around. Keep pulling apart at your hands. Don't overdo it. Good. And now circling. Keep your gaze on those pulling apart hands. Change round. And let it go. Noticing how you feel. So I invite you now just to get comfortable, whether that's lying flat or sitting up or sitting on your chair. From here, what I'd like to do is we're going to go into a breathing technique. We repeat them every so often. So this one's called 4, 7. Count of 7, as best you can, and you release slowly for a count of 8, breathing in again for a count of 4. So here we go. And you're breathing into the belly, breathing in 2, 3, 4, and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4. Pause 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4. Pause 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2, 3, 4. Pause 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. In. 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close your eyes and feel inside your body. Notice the feeling in your toes, in the arches of your feet and the tops of your feet. Experience your ankles and how the energy has moved. Perhaps you have more aliveness in where you touch the ground. Feel into your shins and your calves, just noticing, and your knees and your thighs, the inside, the outside, the front and back of your thigh. Keep noticing. Into the bowl of your pelvis. Everything you take your mind to, you want to notice any holding. Everything you come upon, you let go on the breath out. Breathing into your lower back, the length of your spine. Breathing into your shoulders, and on the breath out, they drop. Into your wings at the back, and on the breath out, they drop. Breathing into your upper arms, your forearms, and your ankles. Keep breathing. Keep noticing. Take your awareness to your eyes, your closed eyes, the front, the back, above, below, each side and behind your eyes. Can you let your eyes relax more? It might feel like falling back in your head. They start to come apart as you allow your forehead to expand like the sky, wide open. Stay within, observing your breath. Listening, feeling, experiencing. As you drop down into peace, memorize the feeling tone of spaciousness in your body and relaxation in your mind. Memorize it in such a way that you can come back to this way of being a little easier next time, and perhaps allow yourself to drop even deeper. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. We can do classes in bed anytime. Otherwise, we will be back in the chair. Yes, I look forward to chatting to you guys about how that works for you. Much love.